Yo, what's up, guys? This is Lanky Buffa back here again. Just bringing you another commentary. I haven't uploaded in a week, so I thought I'd best get this one out for you guys. And I did get a gameplay over today that I'd like to do a commentary over. I'm using the MSR in this gameplay. First gameplay that I've showed you with a sniper. A quick overrun of the class. It's got extended mags and impact on, and then secondary is RP99 Akimbo with Semtex, Concussion Grenade, and then obviously my perks, Sleight of Hand Pro, Quick Draw Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. And then I do have kill streaks instead of Specialist on this one, and the kill streaks are Predator, Reaper, and Pavlo. Getting started. The gameplay is not too long, so I want to get onto the topic quickly. The topic I want to talk about, is snipers in Modern Warfare 3. What snipers there are, what they're like, the stats of them, and just compare them to guns also like in Modern Warfare 2. First of all, we got 6 snipers. We got the Barrett 50 cal, we got the L118A, the Juggernaut, the AS50, the RSASS, and the MSR. First of all, the Barrett 50 cal, that is the only gun we have now that was in Modern Warfare 2. That's the only gun they've kept from Modern Warfare 2 and kept it in Modern Warfare 3. The Barrett 50 cal always been a great gun. I think that's why they chose to keep it, because so many people love it and use it, and people would have been quite just annoyed, to be honest, I think, if they didn't keep it in. So all other fire snipers are new to us. But the thing is I think looking at them and using them myself, I think some of the snipers are still very similar to the ones that we had in Modern Warfare 2, because I think the L1188 is so similar to the intervention. I don't know if it's just the way it works or just how it's used, and also the MSR. They're both very similar to the intervention. They both have roughly the same accuracy, the same damage, and just the same stats overall, and they're very similar the way you tend to use them. So yeah. And then we've also got the RSASS, and the AS50, what I also think are very similar to the WA2000 in Modern Warfare 2. Both of them are very similar, because obviously the fire rate and they still do pretty decent damage and can get one-shot kills. Well, other than the RSASS, that tends to be a two-shot kill because the damage isn't great on it. But they're both very similar to the WA2000 in Modern Warfare 2. I think that's the only things that are related to Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 sniper-wise. They are the only guns that tend to be the same. We're gonna have a look at the stats now on all the guns. So basically, when you're looking at accuracy, all 5 out of 6 of the snipers have the same accuracy, and the one sniper that doesn't have the same accuracy, has higher accuracy than all the others, is the MSR. So the MSR is great. Trust me, great for just quick scoping and close combat, and also no scoping. 9 out of 10 times when you launch a no scope at someone in close combat, it will hit them. So if you're looking for a good accuracy gun, the MSR is the best there. So please, if you're looking for just a quick scope, or you tend to no scope a lot, MSR is great. And all the other snipers have the same accuracy. So yeah. Looking at damage now, one of the main factors of the guns, the one you will look at and just compare the most. With damage, there's 2 guns out of all 6 that have top damage, and they are the Barrett 50 caliber and the AS50. Those 2 guns had the most damage. So if you get stressed out with hit markers and wanting to get one-shot kills, then those 2 guns are the best for you. They are great, and every time I use them, you do tend to get one-shot kills. Every 2 other guns, the Juggernaut, the L118A and the MSR, have roughly the same damage. The Juggernaut has slightly less. Actually, the Juggernaut has the same as the RSASS. So those 2 guns are the least damage-wise, the RSASS and the Juggernaut. But they do have a very high fire rate, so you will be able to fire them very quickly. So if you tend to like those snipers where you can just lay down fire on other enemies, then they are good guns for you, because you can fire so quickly. And then the MSR and the L118A, yeah, they have the same damage. They're just below max damage, so they are also very good guns. Like I said with the MSR, it's a very good close combat gun. They will mostly get one-shot kills, and you won't get many hit markers with them. So yeah. Next stat, what I want to look at is range. Nothing to say about range really. They're all the same. Obviously they're snipers, they're going to have max range, so there's nothing really to talk about there. And then we got fire rate. Right, with fire rate, the best high rate fired guns are the Juggernaut and the RSASS. Those guns are the best if you want to spray with a sniper, or just if you like to tend to be able to shoot someone more than once. Like, obviously, because they have the less damage, you're going to need to shoot them more than once. So those guns do have the best fire rate, and if you're in some massive close combat, you can just literally spray with the gun. So the RSASS and the Juggernaut had the best rate of fire in Modern Warfare 3. And then next ones you're going to be looking at are the AS-50 and the Barrett 50 cal. They have slightly less fire rate than the Juggernaut and RSASS, but the good thing about these ones is that they have max damage, like I said before. Barrett 50 cal and the AS-50 both have max damage. So with a high fire rate and damage like that, they are very useful. So I recommend those strongly. If you're basically medium range sniping or high range sniping, they are very good. I'm going to have to cut this off because the gameplay has finished, so I'm just going to have to bring this to an end. So just talking about the last fire rate, the MSR and the L1A1, they are the less fire rate snipers, so they are the ones that you're going to want to miss out really the most. So they are the least fire rate, but they're the ones you want to use at long range, so they are the best ones for long range. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. With mobility, there's nothing really to talk about there. They're basically all the same. The only less ones are the AS-50 and the L118A. So sorry I've had to cut this short, guys, but the gameplay is at an end. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, then please leave a like and favourite and a comment, and I'd really appreciate it. So thanks, and I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.